So Belny must very reluctantly has agreed to come with this abbot and some of these what look like normal commoners. They have led her slightly out of town to a forest. It's not a thick forest. Belny has not really come to this forest too often. Hagen, seeing that Belny was sort of jumped politely at the portal, decides to sort of follow as long as he can.
Yeah, just discreetly escort with her,
just to make sure.
Because I don't know any of these other people.
No. Yeah.
Me either.
Like I said, like you all appear after seeing a big red dragon, and
maybe she kept saying no, and I basically said, "Well, I'll go with you."
Yeah. So just so that way you don't go alone. So you'll go check out Melania if Belny's okay. So you all go and you go through this forest, and all of a sudden there's like an opening, and you can see it coming up towards you, and there's light through the end of the trees. You can't see through the light. It's just a very bright sunny light that comes all through the trees. Even with this one path, it's like a wall of white. And as you get closer, the light gets brighter. It gets brighter. And then you can see like the light shining down, and you're at the edge, and you sort of stop, and the monk stops and turns and grins and says,
"Welcome, my lady, to your grove, as procured by the first disciple. This was built only with nature magic, every stone picked carefully and shaped by magic, no harm done to any living or non-living cell that has made this shrine into you."
And he steps into the light, and him and the followers almost disappear from the bright light, and you're standing right outside this light of brightness. It's sunlight. It's not like
we can't see in it.
It's not. It's just. It hurts trying to see through it. It's all sort of hazy because it's like I said, there's like all undergrowth here.
Mm.
So do you all step into the grove?
I'll step in behind her.
Slowly, yes. I step forward a little bit.
Like I said, there's like light like this, and you sort of step on it. You just feel the warmth as it sort of goes up your body as you step in, because it's like an angle. And through, it's like your eyes sort of flash with the white too, because this is so bright. And then it sort of comes into focus. And there you see, surrounded by these tall trees, this canopy that's opened up, and just light just flows down. And it comes through, and it's like it's hitting its brightest point at a mud and stone house that has been built. It's actually sort of eerily similar to your house that was destroyed a long time ago by the Purple Knights. So how do you feel about seeing like a house that looks like your old house, very similar?
For the first time in a while, I feel a sense of peace being back with animals and a place that makes me feel like home.
So they sort of get out of your way. There's a path up to the house. Do you stay back, or do you go up and look towards the house? Or?
What do I sense from any of the animals?
You just sense tons of animals. For the first time in months, this is like the first time you sense this many beasts.
you know,
Are they welcoming me? Are they
Oh no, they're
hesitant?
Like, so
that,
no, they're extremely excited. Some of these you probably know their names.
Yes.
If you want to roll a history.
Oh, I was gonna say I've got.
Yeah, roll it.
Is my bear there? Is Benny there? Did you put the bear?
I don't know if I had the bear. The
Okay.
bear in.
But you have Kalana, my cow, is there.
Yeah. So, but all these animals have been drawn here, thanks to knowing.
Very low history. 5.
You recognize, I guess the two.
Okay.
But there are many animals. There are many birds in the trees. There are squirrels going up and down the trees. But lots and lots of birds, and animals. So you sense there's probably even more that you can't see that's surrounding the grove too.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask Abbott, what did you mean when you said my grove?
'Tis yours.
Please continue. It's not mine. I didn't build it. I don't live here.
Yes, you do. Can you not feel yourself?
Hagen, what are you doing?
The light.
Are you going to wander around? A little bit?
No,
Joy.
I would just kind of stay basically
The
at
light.
her back right.
That flows through this
If
place.
I need to, I'm like right there. I don't know these people.
This was given
doesn't seem to know
blessing
these people.
from Rocky
So-
before he left.
Not acting aggressive, but definitely
To
in case I
have
need to
this
step in for some
place
weird reason.
built in a specific manner, as if he had studied something and set us to course specifically, and with very strict instructions on how to make things here.
And he wants what from me?
Who?
You misunderstand.
Everyone wants something in order to give something.
If you wish, I could send for him, and you can ask.
He hasn't told you.
My instructions were when this was done to bring you here. I did not know if you would be back yet or not.
I have not seen or heard from Rocky since he left.
Yes, that is when we were set to task.
So what does he want me to do with this place of awakening, of hope, of life?
Be happy. Be here. It is yours.
Bellamy, you can roll insight if you want.
14.
Through your travels, your mind sort of races about all the bad that's happened, like a lot of bad. So it's sort of hard to understand. There's actually something that could be good. You see a safe place that's surrounded by lots and lots of trees. There are no man-made objects through here other than the house, which is completely, made out of natural things that didn't destroy anything. Your animals are gathering. Even you feel like you can feel that the more are being drawn here. So Hagen, do an Arcana check.
Arcana?
Yeah, with advantage.
14.
With
Oh,
advantage.
wait, sorry. 14.
So you feel, like I said, you don't really like magic, right? It's like but you feel that there's like some type of magical presence, but it's like it's warm and it's unlike any magic that you've been around. It's very very soothing. It reminds you probably of simpler times. Of those in-between periods when your village was being haunted and attacked, that you could actually spend time with friends, and that's what it feels like. It's almost like all these animals are just like they're all friends and you're friends with them. You can do an animal handling if you wish.
Yeah, actually, I'm pretty good at that. Actually, let me see my detail. Or the other one.
I was going to see you roll that thing.
Oh, this one? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
15. Or no, wait. 19. I'm sorry. Looking at that wrong.
Okay.
So
Yeah, right here.
So then a great bull,
These
Like-
are big, though.
like
My wife's got the green ones.
wanders up to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, it's a very
You may
very
roll the
large-
animal handle? I have a very high animal handle.
Isn't that what you just rolled? I asked you for an.
Oh, I thought you said Arcana.
The first time, did you not roll that?
Oh, yeah, the second one was a 19, sorry.
Yes.
Oh.
So, and it comes up and it sort of nudges you,
Mhm.
and sort of just rubs his head. I was like, do you do anything to it?
Yeah. Does it have horns or not?
Oh yeah, it's a big bull. It's a very very big bull.
Give it a knuckle rub right in the...
Yeah. So this rubbing. So like I said, it happily accepts that. So
I'm going to see, of course, without speaking, if any of the animals will come to me.
Oh, yeah. I should be drawn to you.
All of them.
Well, this is my major test for the area. If they're coming to me, then I'm going to feel good about it.
the monk. So Hagen sees this with all, like literally just all the animals have swarmed the little 3-foot halfling.
So I would probably, at this point, like,
You start glowing.
oh, well, that's not what I was going to say. I was going to say I was going to sit in the middle and just cry, probably.
Well, that's fine.
Because,
And
you're
you start
you're
glowing.
you're still glowing.
of course.
So it's just,
As a tear trickles down
it's like
the
it
sunlight.
so it just sparkles with a green hue as it hits the ground. When your tear hits the ground, a small almost like vine slowly grows, like in buds. It will probably a flower will probably open in the morning.
So I'm going to look toward the abbot and just say thank you. And that's all I'm going to say.
So that the abbot bows, and do you leave her there with the animals?
Call upon us if you need any assistance in your dwellings. This will be marked as a place of worship for you.
And again, I say thank you.
The one of them leaves, but one of them comes up and says, Lady Bellany, it's like us of the Grove will do everything in our power to always protect this forest and your place of dwelling. It's like we've sent people out and they've left to spread the word about your great deeds throughout the land. It's like
You just ruined it for me.
It's like we hope. It's like we hope to build many more of these places for you, and these sanctuaries for your animals. And it pleases us greatly that the animals follow you even more devout than I do. So, and I hope that it will always be sunny in your grove. So, and he leaves. So, Hagen, you're surrounded by a bunch of animals too. I don't know how you feel
My
about
character's
animals.
usually pretty good with animals. That was kind of the
All
way.
right, so you're like,
So, yeah, I'm petting, messing around with animals. They're pretty cool.
So
I'll be cool.
you're happy.
I'll just say
Oh, look,
to
there.
you,
Say, hey, nice new place. You want to put it up on Zillow?
I'll look at you and say thank you for coming. I know you could tell that I didn't really want to go along with them. If you feel the need to go and check on Melania, I am safe here.
Okay. How far out of town was this?
It was a little bit of a walk towards. It is not close. It's actually close to the monastery. There was through where Bellamy used to live. It is now a dark place that is infected by some type of orb that of Lolth, we believe. There is a creature there, Lady Ravenwood, that has seemed to have tried to calm the evilness. But this is a happy place. So there is a creek nearby. Luckily, just seeing from there, it is shiny blue and clear water. The sun slightly touches it too as it comes out. Do you wish to take the rest of your long rest here, Bellamy?
Yes.
So, what does Hagen want to do?
Well, if she's good here, I guess I'd make my way back to town, unless she wants me to stick around for your trip back, so you're not traveling alone.
I won't travel alone anymore. My
Oh, he's
animals
gonna come
will.
with you. I figured they were staying here
At
for
least
shelter.
some of them will
Yeah, some of them.
will make sure that I get safely where I need to be.
I haven't seen anything.
D6, D12.
Okay. So, all right. So,
I'm missing a couple from that.
So Hagen will venture back to town. It's not super far back to town. More than likely, Melania is in the inn. I won't change the board for this, but Hagen, on your way back, though, you notice there's a section of town that looks quite decrepit.
Okay.
In the far distance is a great red tower, but you can tell these houses have been neglected for a while.
So they most of this to nobody's living here.
Yeah, it's probably the first time you've really had a chance to notice that a lot of Hubshine has been abandoned. There's nothing. They've lost a large number of people. Food is still scarce. Water was in danger, but they think they've gotten a reprieve. In your mind, you also remember something talking about, they've not talked about it a lot, but they had so long to find out a solution, or the Drow are going to sink this entire place into the Underdark. So you're sort of looking at these messed up suburbs. Will you roll an investigation?
Yep. 12.
It's
I don't get any bonuses on now.
It's okay. It's enough. You notice that there seems to be movement
inside these abandoned houses.
Okay.
And it also seems to be the movement is creatures with red skin.
Creatures with red skin.
Because you can see sort of flashes of red moving through the shadows in the dark.
But inside the building.
Yeah, inside a lot of the buildings. Like I said, there are windy streets and stuff, and there's some doors and shutters. Thanks to your sort of tracking, you can sort of tell through your years of fighting and doing things. Like your perception to see that something seems amiss because there's too much movement in a section that looks
abandoned,
quite abandoned and unlivable.
How far away am I from said structures as I'm walking up? When I notice the movement, how far away?
Think of it like there's, like I said, a lot of winding roads and stuff. You're like, here's a section, and then it's like as you go through, and his head and like up in the distance there's this large red tower. But you're not far from it. It's like I don't know, maybe 100 feet or so.
Okay.
Is
it a specific building I notice movement, or several buildings?
It's in a lot of buildings.
And it's all what looks the same?
Yes, it's like little flashes of red.
Flashes of red.
You can sort of see like old shutters and sort of sunlight, and it's like you sometimes see through the shadows.
Would it appear? I guess maybe a perception check. Does it seem like they're trying? They've known I'm there and they're trying to hide from me, or they're just trying to hide in general?
They have noticed. They noticed that you've noticed, and then all disappears. All the movement stops when they realize that you've looked. It stops as suddenly as it started.
The closest building to me that seemed to have had that I would have noticed had movement into it, I guess kind of. Well, it's wooded area, or this is town area?
It's town.
Okay.
Like you've left town. You've come into this abandoned.
Okay. I guess I'll get up to one of the buildings and try to just kind of peek in, just kind of stealth up to it and peek in, just to see if there are tracks around the buildings or leading up to that, like what they might be, whether it be like a footprint for a boot or a claw or whatever.
Okay, so let's do a survival.
Survival, okay.
Or do you want to stealth up there first?
Stealth first, yes.
Stealth first.
11. I'm rolling 2. Bad stealth.
Well, they do have the high ground looking at you, and they already
Get the high ground.
Yeah.
Get out of there.
I was just trying to be, not necessarily hide from them, but at the same time, they know I'm there, but I want to be able to get up close to the house maybe without them realizing I'm getting that much closer.
There's quite a bit of open ground to
Oh, okay.
Like, for you to see that far away.
I got you. Now, would I roll a survival or perception, investigation?
Survival, if you're looking for tracks or looking for other things.
Oh, that's better. 16.
You smell something that you've smelt before. You're trying to put your finger on it, but while you're doing that, you notice there are multitudes of different types of footprints. Some heavier, some not as heavy. There are some that they're boot type.
Okay. Are the rest like a barefoot type?
And you finally found one, and it looks like it's a large foot, and it looks like there might be claw marks at the end of the large foot. You also smell the possibilities that there may have been something cooking or some type of fire at some point. So you can roll a history if you can maybe see what that smell could be.
10 flat. I don't have a bonus in history.
It's
Get what I roll, a 10.
it's a mix between several things. You do know for certain it's not a were creature that you've encountered, but it's some type of other possibility.
Are there windows on the buildings?
They're all shuttered up. Like
All
you were
right.
seeing.
Oh, I was just seeing.
Yeah,
through
you were
the-
seeing the red glares and stuff like
I'd
that.
walk up to the closest one and knock on the door.
Okay, so you knock
Just
on.
lightly, just
It sounds hollow in there.
like, hello, anyone home? Nothing. Peek in the window, like look for a spot where I can see in.
Trying to look through.
Yeah, find a crack.
You hear a few creaks from the house,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't really see anything.
Can't really tell. What does it look like inside? Does it look? Is it furniture? Is it kind of
it's
barren?
a lot of it's
or-
turned over. Just using your passive while you're looking.
Mhm.
It doesn't look like there's anyone been there in 4, 5, 6 months. You know, it's dusty, it's dirty, stuff's overturned. You know, this section may have been ransacked, or may have been people hurrying to get out of there.
I will definitely have my shield, but not my rapier, and I'll have it sheathed. But with my shield on, I'll see if the door's unlocked.
Okay,
Is it?
side hand.
Oh, okay. Just to see if it's locked or unlocked.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You're not trying to fling it open, right?
Yeah,
You're
just to
you're
try to
just
turn it
trying
to
to
see
see.
it.
and
Yes.
I'm assuming you're not going. Right?
No,
You're-
just ease it and then see if it'll open.
So we're sliding hand on it
Okay.
just to see how we're steady.
Ooh, finally, a decent roll.
Yeah. Yep. So you don't have a seizure doing it, and it just like flings the door open.
Yeah. That would be
Like, crank.
22.
So, so you turn, and the knob comes off in your hand, and the door just inches slightly, ever so open, about 3 or 4 inches, but it doesn't make any sound. It's like,
Okay. Without moving the door anymore, just kind of look around. Is there any maybe smoke or anything lingering in the?
So you want to smell?
Because you were saying there was
Yeah.
some maybe somebody was cooking.
All
See
right.
if maybe it was
Let's-
coming from
let's,
this building.
Let's do a survival again to see
Okay.
if you catch.
If you survive.
Yeah. Survive the smell. It might be a really bad smell.
Yeah. I didn't make you
13.
do a Constitution saving throw. Constitution saving throw.
13.
All right, now Constitution saving.
yeah. Now it's the
So
Constitution.
yeah,
You're like, ain't too bad.
yeah. So no, it looks like there are some more disturbed footprints and stuff in there.
Mhm. Like in the dust.
Yeah, and sort of like you can see.
Are they a
some
little more shaped as far as?
There's still a lot of boot
Okay.
marks.
They look recent, or some of these look like they were
Some-
there and then dust is back
some
on.
old, some recent.
Okay. Okay.
I would just with your 13 that you just rolled on survival, I say one was at least within the last day.
Okay. All right. Is it just one room? A one-room building, or are there? Like, as I'm looking in, do I see like
you're
a-
looking like this, you could sort of see
Like how much did the door open?
3 or 4 inches.
Oh, I thought it opened more than that. Okay.
No, it's just 3 or 4 inches.
Okay.
That's all right. All right. Well, I'll just kind of set the doorknob on the ground beside me, and just kind of ease the door open just a little bit so I can see in without actually stepping
All right,
in.
stealth on that. I'm assuming that you want it to not make noise.
Correct, as little as possible. An 11.
Maybe you need
Rolled
to roll
another
on
2.
here.
Oh, I always roll that. Those computer
So-
rollers never work for me.
So the door opens and it hits something behind it and crack. Makes a
It
loud
makes
crack.
a thunk.
Yeah, something's behind the door that's solid. It's probably wood on wood.
Oh, okay. Not a. Ooh.
No.
All right. Doors mostly open now. I take it.
Yeah, except for whatever it hit behind there.
Right. And I guess I'll draw my rapier and just kind of slide in keeping my head on a swivel, so to speak. Knock, knock. Is anyone home?
What?
You look behind the door.
As I get in, I'll peek behind the door to see what it ran into.
It's a shield.
It's a shield. Oh, like a big, like hanging on a wall or something.
It's a round shield.
Sleight of hand.
You can do history on it. If you
Okay.
wish.
So he's looking at houses on the way back to town. Is that what it is? Okay.
It's a destitute section of town, which the party has been through this section of town before. He is not.
Okay.
And you said history?
History.
Oh, not bad. A 10. I rolled a 10.
That is not a humanoid shield.
Okay.
It's might be a goblinoid make.
Okay. Does it look dusty like everything else, or is it maybe...
Oh no.
No, it's not dusty? It's like the
not
one
dusty.
thing here that's not. Okay, that's what I was
It's
curious
not
about.
dusty.
Now that I'm just inside the doorway, are there other rooms, doors to other rooms, or is it just one big hut type room?
There are other doors that are closed. So do you wish to try to go through those doors?
Like if I'm in
It's
am I like in a living room area, kind of living room?
yeah, it's just like a opening through there. So probably a kitchen or some bedrooms at some point, or maybe in a
Is
section.
there like a fireplace or somewhere in there here?
Yeah, there's a fireplace.
Walk over to it and just kind of hold my hand near it, see if it's warm.
But it's not warm, but there are a lot of ashes.
Okay, so then all right.
It's not necessarily cold right now. And like this time of year, it's
Well,
getting
you were
closer.
saying there might have been some food cooking, so
Yeah. So somewhere.
yeah.
But you do notice there are dozens of footprints in here.
Okay. And they look fairly fresh.
Yeah, I would say that they're
All right. How many doors did you say there are in there?
3.
3. Like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so this is sort of
All right.
like 10 another one.
I'll go to the one to the, I guess whichever one's closest to the left.
Okay, so there's one. There's 2 on one door, and there's one on the left.
Okay. I'll
Do you
try
want to
one.
go to the single door?
Mhm.
It looks like it might be some type of closet or pantry door. Do you open?
Yeah.
The door?
Sheath my rapier. Try to open.
Okay, so open it. It opens out
Okay.
towards you, and I need you to do a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Dex. 12.
So when you open the door, you're trying to be cautious, and something, instead of fall straight at you, something falls the door opens up. Something falls like this against you. As in
Okay.
something was like sort of propped up against the door and came down.
On the inside of the door.
Yeah, so like
Oh,
it's
okay.
opening up and it's like slides like as you
Oh,
go,
okay.
like you open it up and it comes and lands on you.
Okay.
It is a body.
Oh, lovely.
It is a human body.
About how old does this thing appear to be?
It does not smell.
Okay.
It
So
has no smell. So
is it
that
kind of
prob-
limp-ish, or is it
it's
locked up?
it's not. Like you notice that it was hung up on the door by like it's like a hook, and it was sort of stood up against the door. And when you opened it, it sort of swung and ripped its shirt off and fell off. So it's not. Rigor mortis hasn't really set in very far.
Okay, so this guy's pretty fresh, or guy,
Yeah.
male,
Yeah,
right.
male. We'll say male.
So pretty fresh, dead.
Probably upper 20s.
His clothing, does he look well off or not well off? More of a vagabond?
You notice these a little skinny. Of course, a lot of the people in Upshine are not eating heavily right now because there's not a ton of food. But his hands aren't messed up or nasty. He doesn't seem like he's a farmer. So there is a marketplace nearby. If you keep going a little bit, there's a marketplace that's between you and the castle.
All right. I'd kind of pat him down to see if he's got anything on him. Let's figure out who he is or where he's from. Any kind of tattoos that would signify where he's from.
So you undress him?
No, just kind of look. Most people have tattoos that are visible for that purpose.
No, he doesn't.
No, nothing like that.
Nope, he's just some regular looking.
And he doesn't have anything on his person other than clothes.
Just some basic clothes. He may have had a jacket at some point, but it's not. The jacket's no longer there. So he's just shirt and pants and boots, which the boots of his do not really match any of the
footprints.
The footprints. They're definitely a different make.
All right. Well, this isn't looking good, so I'm going to check the next door. I guess would be the next one.
Yeah, the next one, or the closest one on the double door.
Yeah.
That door will not open. So you would have to probably try to bust it down.
Let me see. I think. Hey, I got a crowbar.
I will make a lot of noise.
What about, okay, I'll check the other, if that one's locked, I'll check the other door real quick.
That one is also very, very locked.
Very, very locked.
It also feels like when you sort of do it, there might be something solid pressed up against it. So like it's like
is this another door that pulls out or swings
goes
in?
forward. Both of those go forward.
Okay. I'm gonna exit the house.
Okay.
And walk around and see if I can see a window or another opening in the other rooms.
Now all the doors are.
Or like a window, or you said they're shuttered.
Yeah, they're all shuttered up.
And I can't see in any of the shutters. No, not enough cracks. Just kind of seeing those.
Unless
rooms.
you want to expose yourself for something. If there's any danger in it, you'd literally have to get your face up or try to go through it. Is that something you wish to do? So, like I said, you were alone. So, roll insight.
Nat 20.
Your natural thing goes. This is quite a large area, and if you go too deep, there's only so much that you by yourself can do. Maybe.
How am I closer to where everybody else is in town, or am I still?
You're still really close to Bellamy.
Okay, or am I still close to her?
Yes, it's not.
All right,
it's not
I immediately knowing there's something going on. Definitely movement, and I've already found a dead body. This doesn't look good, so I'm gonna.
I'll tell. All right.
Yeah, double time it out of there to go get her.
So you go back and go. You get back. So you're back to the Grove. So, what do you wish to do?
Well, I'll let her know that. Basically, I just found where a lot of the houses have kind of been abandoned in town, the edge of town. There's a lot of very sneaky movement. I saw, I don't know if it was red skin or red clothes. A lot of barefoot, or not raw barefoot, unshoed feet. As well as boot prints, and I found a dead human. No markings on him and no sign of identification. I couldn't find anything on his person, no money or no religious whatever. So, and some of the doors are locked. Most of the doors seem to be shuttered, and I don't believe anybody's supposed to be living in these.
As far as I know, there haven't been people living there for a while.
Donnie, you're welcome to roll history if you wish, if you like more detail on that section of town.
17.
That section is adjacent to the Red Keep. Like you all have passed through it several times. That's also a way that you could go back and forth to Highborn. You've used it a few times, but you've also encountered enemies through there too. At one point, what you believe that they were working for Dane. That you thought
the dead guy. I would have obviously searched around him. Did he have a visible wound that killed him, or did he was just like dead? Like was he bloody, stab wound, something like that?
No, it was like he's just dead.
Okay.
So, but you remember that you all had several encounters with hobgoblins through that section, and that since you beat Dane, like you've not seen the hobgoblins, and this what?
Do I know that she's gone? Yep.
No.
Okay.
No one knows any of that stuff.
Okay.
So, but you do know that she's missing. Remember, since she escaped.
Right, but I don't know anything else.
No. And from this place, you're just a hop and skip away from the palace.
Yes. So we sadly need to go check it out.
Think we might need to grab a few others?
Yes.
All right.
I'm. No one's here that any of them. I was going to send one of my animals, but nobody would recognize any of them. So we can go and.
Too bad you don't have a horse.
Oh, I'm
She
sure
does?
I do.
Oh, there is a horse in there?
Yes.
You could ride the
I
horse.
can-
Get back in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a horse right there.
Oh,
And I asked the horse if it minds if. Wait a minute. How tall are you?
I'm not very tall. I'm actually kind of small. I'm very skinny.
Okay.
For sure.
So make sure when you get back to mention the dead body. It might make someone very interested in coming.
So I will ask the horse if she minds
Alright.
taking us back.
All right, do animal handling to see how well we ride the horse.
Oh, I actually have proficiency in horses.
So you get to add your proficiency bonus.
Yes.
Do I do animal handling or just him? Because
Just
she's
him.
gonna let me ride it.
Yeah, like your.
Technically, give advantage, right?
No, he gets to add his proficiency bonus. When he's
Okay,
right. So
okay.
he right now he's got that plus 4.
15, 29.
Woohoo.
29.
She's not gonna mind.
Yeah, love mine. So it's like you.
19.
It's like you're riding very comfortably back to the palace. So
28. Sorry, 28.
Oh,
I missed that.
But still.
yeah. Anyway, it's in your good graces. It would not have been hard to do this because you're not very big and Belony's not very big. So you all have rode back to the castle. The first one that you see is a very happy dwarf. And sitting next to a very big barrel.
Would this be the dwarf that I'd seen in the tunnel?
It's the same.
So I would recognize him.
Well,
Now,
yeah,
he
you
would-
just rescued him as
Yeah.
the last session, technically. Well, you were with the party that rescued
Yeah,
him.
yeah. Well, and I was actually in the tunnel with him. It was
Yeah.
the first.
Yep. So like, you didn't get a chance to talk to him the last time.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he was just rescued. So, but he's sitting sort of merrily holding on to his big barrel.
You haven't finished
He's
that
back
barrel
in
yet?
town.
No, he's at the gates of the castle.
Okay.
He's just hanging out.
Okay.
So did we avoid the area before or go straight through it? Not
No,
point
like
it
I
out?
said, like you went around it. You didn't go through that area. Like it's just.
No, I meant the area I had went through before. We avoided it this time?
Yes, like you don't have to, like I said.
Right,
That's
Yeah,
right,
we're gonna go
right.
around
Yeah,
it.
yeah, you didn't come through it to get to the grove. So
Okay.
you just noticed it on the way back. So again, you're sitting. You come riding up.
You still haven't finished that barrel of ale.
This one,
Oh, is there a new one? Is that a new one?
since 5 minutes ago. You need some?
And are you gonna make me have you do a Constitution check?
Got some for you.
Apparently, yes.
I'll hop off the horse and have an ale with him.
All right. Do you all have time? So Constitution saving throw. So do it. Constitution.
Both of us or just
Just him. One else shouldn't mess you up.